for kind of months. For make we can engage, for make we do a little bit of banter back and forth. Una go agree with me, some of una not go agree with me, some of una go agree with the other panelists, them, some of una not go agree with them. But at the end of the day, what matters is Sierra Leone. At the end of the day, what matters is the advancement of Sierra Leone. We all no need for agree for them at the same side. But if we country go before, because of waiting we say, then we tell God thank you. Today, we get again with Madam Kadi Johnson Cole, and we see you, Mohammed Taiwo Ali. I know say don't say when I see him. The last time I managed sneak him in. He went on away, but I no go agree. Because this Kotoku now will also be non-talk say we dey inside this Kotoku. He went on away come on at the ballet, but I no go agree. We will do inside this ballet also. Madam Johnson Cole, tell family they are doing.
Hi everyone.
See you. Tell family they are doing.
Family will not do.
Good. So today we're not going to waste time. We get Boku for talk about. We get for talk about the forest guard them, the Supreme Court of Sierra Leone, ordering the arrest or bench warrant of Augustine SORIE, SENGBE, MARRAH Esquire. Some of you know the case, some of you are not familiar with them. We also get for talk about the incident that happened between the forest guard them and the Sierra Leone police. We get for look at the roles and responsibilities of the forest guard. We get for look at the roles and responsibility of the Sierra Leone police, even as we deliberate on waiting we see say happen. But before we go there, make we talk small about Justice Bankole on assets. We'll rub much there for about 30 minutes. We will talk a little bit about this asset, and we'll go just I will just read some key findings them from the white paper, or and then I will ask the panelists them for make them give me their thoughts about waiting they feel. So I will go straight away to Justice Bankole, and then I will go straight away to Alligant number 1. Which is Dr. Anes Baikoma, former president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Government notes that the legitimate income of the former president between the period of November 2007 and April 2018 was found to be thus: salary 2.7 billion leones, NASIT pension 13 million leones and change. I'm not going to read the full amounts them, because reading the full amounts can take a while sometimes. So I go do just about approximate round figures sometimes. And then income from investment about 1.5 billion leones. Then say in total now about 1.4 billion leones. Then say, however, mathematical calculation shows that the value of assets he acquired during his tenure as president far exceeds the total emoluments and legitimate earnings. For instance, the total value of his property at Femi Turner Drive then claims say he amounts to something between a little over $5 million, which is about a little over 40 billion leones and change. And then they're gone for say government accepts the following recommendation: the property registered in the office of the administrator and registrar general as number 1253. 2014 at page 103 in volume 729, convened by the Ministry of Works, Housing and Infrastructure, and also the, I think, Yu Jingxing Development Company Limited to Mohammed Kuruma on the 30th May 2014, 30th May 2014, situate, line, and being at off Spur Road, Bluebell Drive, Freetown in the western area of Sierra Leone be confiscated and forfeited to the state as ownerless property. Bona vacancia. Wetin bona vacancia mean? Bona vacancia means say the property person not come for claim the property, person not claim ownership of the property, and if you not claim ownership of a property, then obviously that property they be turned back to the states. So that is what they are suggesting here. They are actually saying that this property belonged to allegedly belonged to former president, but that the former president is denying ownership of it, therefore the property should be forfeited to the state. Then go on to again for say that property also lying and being at Bangbayela Hill Station, Freetown, suspected to be owned. Remember, the key word here is suspected. Suspected, we mean for say they not get firm, confirmation say this so or this property so indeed. Now the former presidents get them, but then get a suspicion, so it's an allegation. Okay, suspected to be owned by former President Dr. Anespai Koroma, but in respect of which he denied ownership, be confiscated and forfeited to the state on the grounds that it be bona vacantia. Again, we read the word bona vacantia. This is the second property. And then we go on for say another property, again, property lying and being at Potloko district in the northern province of Sierra Leone be confiscated and forfeited to the state on the grounds that it is bona vacantia. And then a property number 3, but in total count we see 4 properties within the this layout here. So and then go on for say that property line that property number 6 and 8, Femi Turner Drive, Godrich in the western area of Sierra Leone in the name of Dr. Anesbai Koroma, registered on 12 May 2016 at page 144 in volume 767 in the books of the registrar and conveyance, also kept in the office of the also they say that property they also for be confiscated, forfeited to the state on the grounds that they were purchased during the former president's tenure in office. He failed to disclose them in his assets declaration. Now, if we don't know what's in in assets declaration coming into office, and now you're telling us that he failed to declare them, during his tenure in office, because every year I think the president is supposed to redeclare their assets them while they're in office. But and now this now one of the bone of contention also with the current president, as in the ACC refuse for make public in declaration of assets them. Now then no more no waiting again. So how can the public legitimately criticize, or how can the public legitimately say yes, waiting on the saying true or waiting on the saying a lie? So then they again are something we get for bear in mind. Say he failed to disclose them in his assets declaration, and 3, the structure are worth thousands of dollars without any explanation profile for such unexplained or extraordinary wealth, evidencing incommensurability and disproportionality between the former president's assets and official emolument. So basically, then they talk for say the cost of the OSEF and waiting the president make while he in power, almost as if the OSFA exceed even waiting he make while he in power. That property lying at Rogbure, Makeni, Bombali district in the northern province belonging to Dr. Anesbai Koroma be confiscated. I think so now we did right up until I think property number 6 or 7, if I'm not mistaken, excuse me, be forfeited to the state on the grounds that the property evidences compellingly, one, again, in incommensurability between the standard of life of the former president and his official emolument during the period under review, the disproportionality between the former president, ownership and control of property and his official emolument, failure on the part of the former president to disclose the said property in his exit declaration of assets, contrary again to section 122 of the Anti-Corruption Act of 2008. And 4, failure to explain such extraordinary wealth. And then go on for say that predicted on prima facie evidence far before the so prima facie evidence now assume evidence, right? Not to hard evidence, right? There was some questionable financial relationship between the former president and some Chinese company limited, bearing some nexus to the property of at Rogbure in Makeni, which in the commission's view may justify investigation by the cabinet. So then they say the also the building Rogbure in Makeni, then say that also for be investigated because almost then they look at say that also now be a kickback, now be a payoff for favors by the Chinese government. So panelists them, and I don't see, I think at least about 7 to 8 properties them, if I'm not mistaken, all 6 or 7 or 8, except for one where they call for the investigation of, but the other one then said it must be forfeited to the state. And then lists and one of the hard principle or evidences them or rules them where then they try for use, they say that because it failed for declare the assets acquired during the tenure of office or as the exit office. What do I think what that? Make I go to Mr. Tarawali. Mr. Tarawali, what do you make what this?
Thank you very much. This now, I notice it's not a case we had, a very, very simple case. Unless society would not deny it, it would be a hard case. What's not the law? What's in the country law? The country law tell you, say, where you didn't have power. Now you responsibility for declare your assets every year. They don't need for chase you for that. This is not your responsibility. Now, a lot of people go back and check what you need for build house. I think most of we get either we get land as SALONE or family then get land or we want one buy land. When you go for buy land, you go for go to the Ministry of Lands. The president of that country, they get all the opportunity, get all the power. In fact, the minister, they will come there. If this president here gets land, you not get land inside, you not get land in paper inside lands, you're supposed to get a conveyance from a lawyer. We go show you get a place there. And then you get the contract to the bill and then get for build the plan. All that and a process you do for build house. If you go to all them process here, then this house don't see now, and then you can't find out, say you can't say not to you. Like I said, one of me a video. They also the trouble not to $50 house or $10 house. This is a millions of dollars. I mean millions of leons to billions of leons. So if me now the man was on here, I build me house, then what's the minister get mama? That first you go better from nothing next year. Because I know that my whole life savings I don't put in this house. So if you're not a president, this will talk about 5 or 6 property there. One green person acquired. You know what I mean? So if you don't not claim obviously it's one or two things. Either you know say the law they can hold you deny them, or not to you own. So if not to you own, then the owner gets to come out. We wait for the owner. If the owner not come, then the state take come. So this is not a hard case to me. I'm not saying it's hard. If the former president say I'm clean, now then put some lawyer. Then lawyer they talk about so not to now then can't clean. Just like Madam you say talk about corruption right now. Instead for cleaner for we also all fight corruption. Tomorrow we will go call and say party. All then thing they want to share give people out and they go build clock tower. They want to say the money at the common. I can't begin tell you story. We want to say the money at the come out. All them permanently share them both aid and good ship they pass at the country right now. They have to say the money come on. How many they answer we? Okay. But tomorrow where they call because your ACC come out, ACC come and can't pull the people now do. So we see no they come there. So the former president Kuma, it up to her now. He get lawyers them. Make in lawyer and go tell if the man gets it. If nothing get a law take an state property now money. If na you make it pulling people and get making property. It's as easy as that.
Okay. Okay, Madam Carrie Johnson Cole, waiting you make but these then 6 properties they have so plus 1 actually 7 because one of them now been 2 properties then combined so now 7 properties them in total because then get 6 and then 8 the numbers them of the property whose side is situated within the same area.
Wait, first of all, the Femi Drive property, now 1 property originally, yes. So we understand, say Femi property, then we demolish everything and build them back, they upgrade and build them back. So Femi Drive property, from waiting me understand, now 3 properties and they inside the number 8, number 6, and number 11. You see, so when the former president declared the assets, according to what he said in the report, you see, number 1 property if you don't declare at the time, you see, but if you don't build them back, actually the law says when if you don't do anything, the property where if you don't declare, it's not 1 and the same anymore. Is it because if now 1 now it don't be 3. I assume it's 3 because the mere fact that it's got 3 numbers, number 8, number 11, and number 6. You see, so this is what people know. Everybody just is saying 1 property. Is it so 1 property now will cause that, but because it don't be number 8, number 11, and number 6, so that's. But there is no harm in him getting 3 properties. Who say no more he make the mistake, we call it a blunder in a way declare because if I been declaring so everybody gonna say you don't get more property on top of it, not to 1. You see. So but the mere fact say declare now they in problem they and the fact that declare that's safe again a crime. Yes, anybody declare property where you're supposed to declare a crime as well. You see, you don't breach legislation because if you for declare your assets and all that. But having said that again, is the ACCA boss at the time, then gets problem, then gets a lot for answer to this. You see, because the law they don't say, the law say therefore find out. Anybody will go declare property, therefore go find out and know the truth of this property. If the property between can see then gets not true or not too true. If they do that, then some of them properties there so that they are saying that nobody not claim, that could have been avoided. You see, because from what we are saying that because look like Booyah Hotel in Port Loco, they're saying that where they assume that the president gave Booyah Hotel in Port Loco. Yeah. But since nobody not claim Booyah Hotel, well, I don't think the president get any problem there. Because if they say not to get the property, then nobody comes up. I'm not going to get for make case against them for that. Because me say not to me get this. When I can't force me say na me get this. No. The law says, and they go for proof. Now me get for proof. Yes. Now me get the proof. The burden of proof they on me. Even they forced originally on the state. On balance of probability. But then don't prove and now say, they don't prove property say, na get this, na get this. So it left to enough for say, not to me. Or na million, or na so and so, na so I get the money, we I think do and all that. You see, but if they say not on Eon, I not see them for just left and not on Eon. Because now in lawyers then go there. The former president from within me read wasn't there. You see, so now in legal representatives, they may did it. So if in legal representatives they say not to you, they would have acted on clear instructions from the former president, because
Okay.
there is no way a lawyer would say anything with a client not tell them for say.
Right.
Then go say that. Not on Eon. So if not on Eon, then it's not on Eon. We don't know finish on a drive, you understand? Because there are 3 properties in one anyway, you see. So we don't clear that. Buya Hotel is not to get Buya Hotel. And nobody not come up for saying that they get Buya Hotel. That's not the property in Port Loco. Yes. Although it didn't say Buya Hotel, yeah, but on the report, it is clear there that it's Buya Hotel. You see, the president said not to, you know, so that again, nobody know what I get done. I think the same thing for Scarlett. Bambaila, most of the things are not begin call them one organization, because anyone where you don't say not to you, not to you, you get me. Then the one that now where then say where you want challenge, yes, in lawyer then can go challenge them. So there is no 2 ways about it. Actually, it's either he say yes or he say no. So basically, not that, because even like where they say the Bluebell, you see, Bluebell insect. You get me? They say no to Eon. But one thing about the one Robert McKinney is because they even talk something about the money, the man because the person when I help for go bill instead go give evidence. Yes, instead getting evidence and talk to because this guilty man was cited. Brian Gilpin was cited. You understand? And say when I even make for let them go pay, then go pay this man through some Chinese company. So it makes me wonder why, because the act of itself say for take favors, like that kind of way in a public figure and all that. But you see, but nobody knows until it's there anyway. You see, but it's up to the president. He gets a choice to go defend him, and as we say, in lawyers, then they go appeal anyway. So there's possibility. Exactly. Yeah, there's possibility to say yes. In lawyers, then can do a good job for him. You understand? Because wait, he not get. You get me? He said not on you, not on you. And nothing they get for begin go tell and say, when are you own or not? He said not on me on. Because if not in you, you see, they forget a conveyance. Just like we then gonna say every property we somebody get, you get conveyance on it. With the conveyance, they tell you almost the property worth, almost you buy them, or would I make them, would I get them the title to the property already? Would I get title to the property and all that? You see, so all day at the conveyance, you see. I don't know how conveyance and SALONE make, but in the conveyance now, so you name the day, everything you get all thing you title which how much you buy them for and all those things, you see, with coupled with other things and anyway. But if ain't not proven, you see, so they're not gonna say that in waiting at the system not in bad. Because the system not in bad. Because if the register oh, I thought you said okay, last stop. Are you with me?
Yes, I'm with you. If
okay,
you can just thoughts, yeah.
But the system ain't faulty really. We don't go to blame all the persons of interest and we deny properties them. But the system nine not good. If they get proper system, they go get records. If somebody say not to be get this property, they'll go look at the register. You see, because like so you get a land registry where you go no more, you just they put the policy, everything they come up. You see. So but because they not get a proper system again there, this is where all the problem lies. But really to be honest, you not get problem. Wait he say he not get. Wait he say he get, he defend them, and we get them.
Exactly. What he say he not get. Waiting he say he get. And rightly as you say, at the end of the day, you're not go force somebody say pauper. This na you own, where the person don't tell you say not to you own. And just like also Mr. Taiwo also say is that waiting the person will get in business in lawyer then. Waiting he tell them for talk, now then they go talk. In lawyer, they not go represent them in any other way, shape, or form than he no wants them for represent them. If he say this thing not to me, not to me, if he say na yon. But listen, here is what I want to say. Bless the builder and bless the giver of those property. Because guess what? Make it come back to the state, make we get with money. If indeed these properties are not being claimed by anyone, let it come back to the state, make them sell them, make them even do auctions. Sometimes then I also na auction and can do. Make them do auction, make the money come back into the coffers, make we use the money for better Mama Salone. So I say blessings to the one who poured the money in and build those properties that you know, are not being out and column, where they no one claim ownership for. So to everybody where bill and not claim ownership to them property, blessings to you all. But now, blessings also to the one where go put the money where then go don't sell and done into good use. But to the one where go mistake talk say, or where go mistake feel to say, this is also my time to get rich. Hey, woe be unto you. Now make we go forward.
1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. I have no concern no more Nayasu about this whole thing is I would like to see the state, because since that the state they go take the lead for sell them properties Nayasu, I would like, if I have my way really to be honest, I would like for let them exclude anybody we get direct links with any members of these officials now. You get me? Eh? With some politicians, you get me? Eh? You see, because it's like, maybe I'm asking for something that's will not make sense anyway, because they more or less are the type to deprive people then from the human rights or feel free for buy anything. But it really to me, some the way you look at the circumstances here now, because you can look at some people say, okay, some people don't then get the money now where they don't take safe when also they your money. You get me? Then let them people and they go take them money, then they wait and not take. Then go buy them property, because a good number of them go to wait started and eyes up for go buy them. You get me? And when we consider for what we they look at how much money don't lost now inside this government. Plenty money don't lost so until these agendas before they can come out. Plenty accountability no day. And where are all these monies? You understand? If there are people and they all then get the money, then it would be very, very unfair for letting people and they go buy all their property then or then go through their own family members.
That make with the open with eye like mountain fat food and with fat. Mr. Taiwo, what do you get for say?
What I get for say, I think say Solomon we always react, we not become proactive. Then our biggest problem. Because what is steady happens so right now, we still not try for put a stop to the problem. The first problem gets now for let you get house tenant here, they name a Chinese man. We not ask ourselves how that Chinese man involved in those situations there. It's easy because there's a loophole in our constitution say you can give gifts to people in our power. That's not a real simple form of corruption. Right. If I want to corrupt right now, the country says I can't give gifts. We all know so overseas, most of the job the way you get, they take gift from nobody. Now you can't.
And now the reason why we constitution and even the anti-corruption gas law, they're not aligned. Now that make us say this with constitution, I go continue for talk about we need for change with constitution. Because that the anti-corruption law, it is clear that you cannot escape.
No, but it's simple.
But when,
let me say, President, let me be like here. But why can we just put on everybody's name? You, the two of them became body law and sister law, this I get all put on the names, it's not a gift. What you get for do? You see, it's simple way of corrupt.
Yeah, but the thing is coming to haunt them back again. You get me? You see, because I've said it here, and I will continue to say it time and time again, that this constitution, if I remember all my appearances, again, I always talk and say, therefore draft this constitution back, therefore change them. A lot of this, they see constitution safe way for the same mistake, Panam. Mistake not for the constitution. The matter they see mistake. And all them say they not look right. Was it because they were trying to change them, na image or waiting? You see, so then therefore redraft this constitution back properly. What we have now is not a proper constitution. It is not, in fact, the 1991 constitution, in fact, it adds to most of the problem we'll get in this country. It adds a lot. So we therefore change that constitution to and draft them properly. If possible, maybe then give some not to say they look down on the people that we there now. Or maybe some teller will get external people then. involved for drafting the constitution. You see, because when you call people there for good draft them, then they try to put clauses and we go suit them party. You understand? That's what happened with that constitution. So if they get people then from outside, we not get no affiliations with any of those parties, you understand? I'm not thinking to say we lawyers then go feel upset, say, oh, they want to we say we're not fit for do the job. No, you can do it. But it's just that we don't trust, you understand it, whether people will not have interest, you understand, a special interest, and they draft them. You get me?
Are we talking about lawyers that don't win cases in court? They get degree for adjourn cases?
Yeah. So this is the reason. So this is the reason why they for the end. But actually, lawyer, what is his name? I keep forgetting his name. The last man who died, that constitutional Cowan. He did a good job. Although I did not see the thing again, but he did a good job. You know, because there be one messed up with that man, but that man stand firm. He not agree. Yeah, he not agree. Because I know a reputable person who been there that constitutional review day. A reputable person where I know, Dr. Dele Jones. Because when they say the mama, he said no, now they give me job for do. Then no one can tell me waiting on one out for pussy. You see, so he's a very highly professional man. So he come out. Yeah, that's fine. It's not a mixed by anything. He come out. You get me? Right. If you have done good job on a left wheeler with one. Cowan did a good job, but then there were lots of provisions there where not being go right with the then government. As a result, they're not taken go to parliament at all. Now, what have been things that the Bayo government should have done? They should take this Cowan's review constitutional committee and constitutional review and the constitution with a review. Therefore, now take them and bring her now into effect. You get me? But they would not do it. Yeah, they would not do it because when we think of waiting, they happy now, boku. So they're not going to do one. You understand? And you touch on something that this constitution, where they declare secretly, we're not going to blame them all because now so the constitution say. They go declare no more to 2-3 people. We have to, as sure say, come on, we don't change all the thing a day. You understand? If you don't change them, you get me? That is why. You see, they're not put on the. So the governments now therefore look into it. If they truly want to fight corruption, these are the sort of things where they for look into. Just like when they expect them for ask what happened to that diamond with that pastor thing. Okay. We don't know what happened to that diamond with that pastor thing.
Yeah, we go come back to that diamond day one fine day. Not to now. Time go come. We'll go come back to them. But let us just keep going because we have other topics to so make I go to how they call them allegedly. So allegance number 2. So Dr. Kelfala Marrah, former Minister of Finance and Economic Development, government notes that Dr. Kelfala Marrah produced sufficient evidence of his sources of income in respect to the assets required during his tenure of office. Government accepts the following. Dr. Kelfala Marrah did not maintain a standard of living above that which was commensurated to his official emolument during the period under review. That B, Dr. Kelfala Marrah did not own or control pecuniary resources or properties disproportionate to his official emolument during the period under review. Now I go to Dr. Samura M.W. Kamara, former Minister of Finance and Economic Development, former Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. Government notes the following, that Dr. Samura Kamara owned or was in control of properties with 31 vehicles between July 2008 and January 2018, disproportionate to his official emoluments, hereby unjustly enriching himself at the expense of the state of Sierra Leone. That the aforesaid Dr. Kelfala, Dr. Samura Kamara failed to declare the said vehicle a mandatory requirement of law, such failure constituting an act of dishonesty. That C, that by reasons of such failure as stated in B above, Dr. Samura Kamara is in contravention of Section 122 of the Anti-Corruption Act of 2008 and accordingly liable to prosecution under the said tenure. Una keep that number there. One person alleged say he owned 31 vehicle. Where man and they pile inside freedom like nobody's business. Government accepts this recommendation. The Commission hereby recommends that the case of Dr. Samura Kamara be referred to the Anti-Corruption Commission for investigation and other law enforcement action. Dr. Momodu Lamin Kagbo, former Minister of Finance and Economic Development, government accepts the following conclusion: that Mr. Momodu Kagbo did not maintain a standard of life above that which was commensurate to his official emoluments during the period under review. That Mr. Momodu, Kagbo did not own or control pecuniary resources or property disproportionate to his official emoluments during the period under review. Madam Zainab Awa Bangura, former Minister of Health and Sanitization and former Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation. That Mrs. Zainab Bangura, former Minister of Health and later Foreign Affairs, did not maintain a standard of life above that which was commensurate to official emoluments during the period under review. That the aforesaid Mrs. Zainab Bangura did not own or control pecuniary resources or properties disproportionate to her official emoluments during the period under review. Mr. Momo Vandi, former Deputy Minister of Finance and Economic Development, government accepts the following conclusion. Again, that Mr. Momo Vandi, former Deputy Minister, did not maintain a standard of living above that which was commensurate, and also the same thing, on pecuniary, whatever. And we go to Mr. Samuel Kagbo, former board chairman, and the same thing again, and say he maintained a standard of living that is commensurable to emolument. Then go to Aja Aisata Kadi Kamara, and they also say the same thing about that live above in standard of living and whatnot. And then go to Dr. Joseph Sam Sise. For Dr. Joseph Sam Sise, then say that Dr. Joseph Sam Sise did not maintain a standard of living above that which was commensurate to his official whatever, and the same thing again. And then
excuse me,
no, actually that's not true. Just give me a second. That's not true. For Dr. Joseph Sam Sise, former Minister of Agriculture, Forestry and Food Security, government notes that Dr. Sam Sise did maintain a standard of life above. So for this wire, so they say himself na being abago rich. So then they allege not to me say above that which was commensurate to his official emolument during the period under review, that Dr. Joseph Sam Sise owned or was in control of pecuniary resources of property disproportionate to his official emolument during the period under review. That that C predicated on A and B, that Dr. Joseph Sam Sise is culpable of unjust enrichment. So then they talk for say Dr. Sam Sise need for be reviewed, because they feel say the money where he gets and the wealth and the assets then where he gets no match waiting na be in paycheck. That the government accept this recommendation, that the 8-bedroom 2-story house in Medina town Cambia district acquired by Dr. Joseph Samsise when he was minister and built during 2013 to 2016, be confiscated to the state of Sierra Leone as the entity at whose expense Dr. Joseph Samsise has been unjustly rich. So basically, they say this money where he gets now SALONE people their money and a SALONE money, and so therefore confiscate the oaths, and that the riches or whatever profits or whatever they get from the oaths will come back into the coffers of of the nation. Same thing goes for Dr. Monty Patrick Jones. Himself then say he unclean, they not see anything wrong with him. Now I want, because of time, I'm not gonna go through each and every single person. And you know, the same thing also then say for Chandy Thomas. Mr. Chandy Thomas, Alhaji Ibrahim Ben Kagbo, former Minister of Information, that government accepts the following recommendation: that Alhaji Ibrahim Ben Kagbo, former Minister of Information and Communication, did not maintain a standard of life commensurate to his. So basically, himself then say he need for can show himself and can prove waiting he own and how he own them. Now then go to Mr. Mohamed Bangura, former Minister of Information and Communication, the man that we all know, the man with the gift of the gabs. Now in best friend, now in a Minister of Communication right now, it's like we say, then go special school, then can pick them. You know, and then at the company of Sabi Talk. Government notes that the salary of Mr. Mohamed Bangura for the period he served was so something about approximately 506 million plus change. However, he made a declaration that he had about 288,000 US at the HFC bank account. But nowhere was it disclosed that Honorable Mohamed Bangura has ever had that sum, right? So then the question about, and then say he make a declaration owning a certain amount of money, but then say he not declare I guess an asset declaration. We also go to Sheka Tarawali. Sheka Tarawali waiting and say, but that did not appear at the commission. So you know, even shows it. You know.
Maybe they stay for banner.
You know, even bother show face. You know, you don't even bother with that. When I want to, I can't get meal. I know, sorry.
No, but I think he writes a letter to them, I think.
Yeah. So, Theophilus Nicol, former Minister of Information and whatever, they also say that they say not maintain. Anyways, we keep seeing this person did not maintain, this person did not maintain, this person did not maintain, and we see certain names them where they are saying that they maintain. I want to read this particular one. And before we even proceed, Mr. Momo Conte, former board chairman, National Telecommunication, NATCOM. Okay, so government notes that Mr. Momo Conte, former board chairman of NATCOM, did maintain a standard of life a standard of life incommensurate with his official emolument during the period under review, that Mr. Momo Conte aforesaid did own or was in control of pecuniary resources or property disproportionate to his official emoluments during the period under review, that by reason A and B, that Momo Conte unjustly enriched himself at the expense of the state, that the aforementioned Momo Conte, by reason of his failure to explain the unlawfulness of his acquisition of property at number 8 Robert Street, Freetown, has delineated in the survey plan, obviously, and conveyance, is capable of unreached justice. I don't want to go through all of the numbers them that the aforementioned Momo Conte, by reason of his failure to explain, is unlawful. The unlawfulness of his acquisition for house and land at Hill Station, same thing again. They say then they again are unjust enrichment, and then they name a third property now off Peninsula Drive. I don't care. I hope say not to Milan they go below, because if na Milan you bill, I swear to God that they broken condom. Mark me word. So in back, same thing. They say that land day and that house day, same thing. It is an unjust enrichment. And so therefore, they say, based on the foregoing conclusion and guided by the doctrine of equity, that restitution is the recognized and effective remedy in law for unjust enrichment, the Commission hereby recommends that the property mentioned in D, E, and F above be confiscated to the state as the certificate beneficiary of properties acquired unlawfully. So then they ask for make them take all them, confiscate all them properties then they. But then even as we go on, we notice a pattern where then they say some people they live above the means, some people they live in proportion to the means. Here they say Dr. Dennis Sandi, former Minister of Lands, Housing and the Environment, and later Minister of Social Welfare, Gender and Children Affairs. I skipped some names them, like Yaya Tunis. I skipping them because they insert back they say, own nothing, they not see anything wrong with them. They say Dr. Dennis Sandi, former Minister of Lands and later Social Welfare, did not maintain a standard of life commensurate with his official emoluments during this period. Then say Dr. Dennis Sandi did not own or control pecuniary resources of properties disproportionate to his official emoluments during this period. So we see this kind of pattern. They repeat. Some people yes, some people no, and some people that you might think that yes, they go say no. So what did Una make of that? Because I really want for go Dr. Sylvia Blyden, same thing. They say did not maintain a standard of life, commensurate to a emolument, and then the it's like that. It's like tic-tac-toe, and whatnot. What did Una make about this? For me, when I read this report, I almost feel like there was some cherry picking going on. I could be wrong, but what did Una think, even as we head on into the topic of tonight?
Oh, see, when me talk, I keep talking in layman terms so everybody will understand me.
Yes.
We know how we come out, okay? As SALONE we come out. It's how we talk. So the ACC not being active. We ACC by the no catch. I got to say I got to no catch not trap. Or man they go on free that they want. Then would I play your game? You should I foresee? You not get case. You wait in a pay running out and say you want fit top fit. You get case. As SALONE we come out. This now a whole thing come up to how much you trust the system. This is not the whole thing. Do we really trust this whole system? No, I don't. Okay. So then you may need to go back and check them. Now only the big guns stay with them till now. With them tower. But the name the more they come up to them take. If you not small guns, on people we call on not be the name, not be the I don't want to see them. So then they don't nothing. Because the ministry nobody not care about them. And again, how sensitive it needs to be, how much money the economy is, because the ministry don't make money about my ministry. So then you do chicken change them in the take. But if you don't have the power, you get the free flow, you only come up. When the commission of inquiry they come up, then the way they set them out. They are for can the name not go there. The name they say they're not take nothing. See, unless we not get down. So you get for watch the game. This again, like until we get to the point also we go take the system away from the politics. And all that here is not easy. Then the try for tell we say we trust the system. But how we go trust the system when it's itself not trustworthy? Most of the people I take, they're all. Most of them. Don't be real. This is not the work. Or the kitchen, and that injection after we. So most of them got the things they may not power till them die. They're so reckless in their behavior. Or my do what you want. So the answer said, then it's not take nothing. Then it's
no, it not take nothing.
Nothing. Okay. Well, I love it to go no more. How will they go?
Madam Kadi, again, to sum up, what do you think? Because I don't go through the verdicts, the recommendations, there was a pattern. So obviously I skipped some names here and there, but I tried to cover most of the recommendations, and waiting they say. So waiting are you overall take from this pattern?
No, before yes, overall let me make a yes. Alpha can in MBD. And the Alpha can for making you pay back 166 million leones, 200,000. Alpha can for pay that money they back. Yes, so that's the Alpha can for that. If I pay them back. Okay. Then yes, and then this person, Momo Conte, may he so rest in peace. Not saying that the man will die in a Kabbalah.
Yes.
No, that car accident.
May he so rest in peace. But it takes plenty money. A money boku. Then they are trying to make a list to a point that I'm not able to left. I say me no attire. And then big money then. If you're not gonna then big money then. Not to 110, not to 210, not to 310, not to 410, not to 510, not to boku. I begin right I left. I say no, I'm not able. It take boku money then. So what think government say do with the money then? They now we don't die. How for recover? Then get for find ways.
So you see the thing about I know one for talk bad about the dead because I remember this young lady I say young lady where this young man died. I get for caught wind of the fact that say he actually been a try for establish for build a university in a SALONE, and that he don't do a lot of philanthropic work them and a lot of development work them inside SALONE. Now I am not close with him to know the in totals of that or how to acquire enriches them, because apparently he was in the US and he's based in the US and does stuff in the US. I am not sure. Again, me not to an investigation. But again, just like you say, he don't die now. How we go manage get the money there? So if indeed he take the money there.
Yeah, that has just done Matilda. Yeah. The money then so not to money then we be in the United States. Now the money then we be in position of power now. Now they take all the money then now the different side that we work. You understand? You see, but as you say, if they do a good the matter of fact they decide for build a university in a hometown, that's a good thing. You get me, you see. But they get to find ways how. You understand? They can see if the money they must find ways, you see. Now then consider also your estate. You estate, you see, then go able to find them. You see, when you don't die, they're not going to tarnish you or anything, but you estate, whether you left your property, all that kind of thing, you left them, you see, then go get them all accountable, you understand, and all that, you see. So basically, that then the other person we may want to talk about, you see, we talk about Sam Cisse in it's if he take, guess me, it take, we see Sam Cisse then say, Sam Cisse insert the things the way he bill and he host them, where they say they go declare, yeah, that then go take na in hand. I sure say the people of in home go surprise, yeah, that's it, because they send you there for go help people them. But you go care for yourself, yeah, that's it, because like Samsi say, he get 3 houses, yeah, that's it, then he not declare assets, then they get 2 flats, each of them are 5 bedrooms, you understand it? He get 5 town lots, he get 1.5 acre land, and the list just continues, you understand, and all that, you see. So then one and day, at least we just know say they're all not been clean anyway. Then Dr. Samuel, most of them people they ask to be honest, you understand, they are likely, you understand, are not think to see some of them one and they go able contest for the presidency. I'm telling you, Matilda, mark my words, if they do go to court, you understand, they go, I get the feeling say they go find them all guilty. And if that most of them, if they find them guilty because for some things that they're not able to account for, you get me, they go find them guilty, then a dishonesty. Some of them, the judge put on they already for dishonesty. And the judge directs some of them to anti-corruption for making for saying them liable to investigation, to further investigation. They're liable to prosecution. You understand? So if they take actions against some of them, if they go find them guilty for dishonesty, for all the intended, they're not going to able to contest for election. You understand? And the signs are there. You see, unless they go defend them, you see, and all that. So it up to them. But the only good thing about it is they can't get for good courts now, you understand it. Then we have to go, well, it depends anyway, not because I don't know how court operates now in that country anyway, you see. But anyway, the case they look very, very strong. But then again, the lawyers they sabi. But one thing I'm saying here is, I will say, you get me, yeah. You see, some of the ACC Boston also, therefore question them as well. They have to question them. You see, because
Ms. Johnson, the same person for I don't become a lawyer for the same person for the state lawyer. I don't go turn the criminal their own lawyer. So don't already tell you what's in the go on. The man wait for charge the man is not corrupt. Then to a lawyer now say I mean they can't defend you. So
but there is no harm in them call listen, legally, you understand it? There is no harm legally, you understand it? Because they're not there again, they're not if they're at the position, then they're supposed to work with the government. Now
we look at the just look at what's in Ben Kafala do right now. Kafala, we already present say he's the man that's fighting corruption. Tomorrow he can't talk Mada Bio, you can't talk Fatima Bio, you can't talk Mohamed Swari, the lawyer. Then you not catch them, no, they tell me they we all see corruption in the all continue to see corruption in the but you don't can't turn the lawyer, now they can't defend it now. What's in me as a layman for look at?
But the problem with me they say is the matter of fact say Ben Kafala not start with all the one in the because he get power, you understand for he get power for bringing and come, you understand for questioning and all that. Because first of all, it is so clear say they breach their roots, they breach the provisions of the Constitution. Clear, no two ways about it. They breach them. You see, and if they are in breach, then they forgo answer. You get me? If Ben Kafala not the question, maybe sometimes not the question because they want a lawyer. You get, I don't know. But you're not supposed to do that. You get me? You're not supposed to do that. If a question them, you get me? Because because if not so there, a lot of waiting happen not before happen. They could have prevented it. You get me? They could have prevented it. And if they wait, even John Ben Kafala now. Some of them people they have to believe me. If you still will not catch the thief man there now this bio government, if not catch them, away then go. You know the easy for letting catch. They don't catch against them because all man not Sabina have for hide money and all that. But yeah, which reminds me, like I'm to Dr. Sandy. Dr. Sandy, when I read the report, Dr. Sandy actually he produced documents that the judge, wait till the judge writes. Dr. Sandy gets host them. When I host them already it be done by many years back. And he gets conveyancing for all. Whether now fishy way then get them, we don't know, but they produce conveyancing. Not the judge in place for go say na fishy way or na fish you fishy. If he come, he produce conveyance documents for say they don't bill for how many years ago. Because mind you, they are only investigating them for the period. If that period they not bill us, they don't bill all the us day many years before that period That is wrong. Then why beyond than just say that period? You understand? It's not, we don't go blame Dr. Sandy. Dr. Sandy, when I did read the report, he is out. To be honest, he is out.
Okay, that's good. I like the fact that say he been get paper where show say that he may not own them host them day.
Yes.
Now, things that what we need for look at is yes, then host them day. Are these houses in the condition? I not say you not for maintain you also, but are they actually looking like the houses that were built in those times? Or are they looking like newly renovated and built homes? And if they are looking as though they are newly renovated and built homes, then they ought to be investigated. That's all I am saying.
I mean, just for we conclude this, now like I say, Sierra Leone, the problem is to continue for CMT, because after this government left, we're for the same to do so back again, begin choose money them around. Why we not go try for put the system, we say they will not come on the code the country in the first place, they're not going to TIFA in the first place, make a hard to make them TIFA. Because at the end of the day, as long as you get them paper, some of them are done that, I know, pass will go next one, our works go now for we own change, but we're not going to come out. They go be here, you know, they come out again. Them money, because assets not there. What then you put the post? What they left after? You know, you work on some money the offshore. So then I got friend, you don't go in them, they don't put it. So for like together, that trace the money, not easy for trace. It hurts. Even on the same life for trace of us, no, let's alone do it on that, because you know, not to me the money. You can't say la go show go keep money. You do not get business so. The buy you gonna go meet an grave. It's simple.
That is why they need a very good whistleblowing legislation.
Yes.
If we get a very fantastic whistleblowing legislation, elect them go give girlfriend, you understand? They go friend, because all they get for the whistleblowing, so that we can put money, says to anybody bring information, you understand? From where they lead to this, then go put money. People they come, adopt money, they come for give information, without they know about something. You get me? Yes. Then they come. Then that time, if you go give girlfriend or you picking up whoever, you get me? Then they find them. And the thing about the people they are with this so now, you get me? If they really for unexplained ways, unexplained, not to the normal. If you get picking and safe, you understand? They follow them for you property them. You wait for you picking them with anti-uncle so long as you understand? They keep over. Anybody, members of the public, self can talk, say, with this that host, not and then they go call that person. Now you get the host. But I don't know for England, I also. And England,
I put on his so most of the hosts then call people then come out and point to the house them. But now the host not get owner. It's the host not get owner at this point.
We they talk about properties them even abroad. You understand?
Yeah, I know. Because they put a word out, and again,
all somebody do an ordinary Israeli like making just go and talk to another ocean that on a certain to person. Then you understand the agencies then are when they do that. And they call the person, want to know, get that small evidence. Then they call and say, well, this host, we believe say not to you get this host. So what's another we believe say not to you get yours? Now you do it enough for proof saying that you get them. For proof say I get the money, who say be the work. Then begin ask you all I get the money, then you get me. You see, so but this is the sort of thing if Francis Belkafala can do. But I think to say Ben Kafala in work limited in the sense that with all the power we get, it limited because I don't think Ben Kafala will go after certain people then. And because he not go after certain people then, this is what makes it unfair. You understand? For make it go after the current people then, if you know say they go after certain people then, you get me? You see, because
no, the truth now, like I say, Salomon, now the truth with the afraid. Most of us don't know, if you want to talk the truth, people in the come after it because they not align with waiting, then like or waiting they want to make you say. The truth from day one, Kaifala is not the man that's supposed to be in that position. Period. Because he's spilled in blood and sweat for SAPP party. Kaifala gets
the Renaissance movement.
It gets inspiration for going into politics. Okay, it gets inspiration for going to politics. So you need them people, the top people at the party, that they get for give them that pathway for go into politics. What do you make when they talk about, like, I can always use example. Why will not they get problem with the Auditor General's office? Because in the party leader is independent. They go after everybody. Until we get somebody at the ACC, almost like the Auditor General's office, corruption will go fight in a salon. We need somebody who not get affiliation to none of them party here. Somebody where I like and the president said do something, he go publish and say this way the president do so, we know right, now we look into them. The day we get to that point, corruption at salon, we will fight them easily. And we all because we need to trust the system. As soon as me to trust the system, corruption is that we don't begin fight corruption. The way politicians go to them and realize say me back exposed. I don't care if me party in power or not. Because let us say if the same way they continue to cite this example with the chief minister, the way they accuse him, whether he do more or not do more. If Ben Kefala may bring the chief minister before everybody, is do a thorough investigation.
Yeah.
The question of McKenna and his coma, enough for them be a problem today.
Yeah.
It will be a simple problem because if we don't see them go after one of the big gun them, if we don't get that confidence in them, say anybody after now, they do them because not do them because of party affiliation, they do them because they want to fight for the country.
Do the job. That's right.
And I may not believe Ben Kefala and fight. It gets some people that way ever touch on the SAPP.
You know ever touch them. That's what makes this corruption investigation not fair.
No.
People they make no problem. Not to say people not aware say money then loss. People that aware say money then loss, but if they're not they do unfairly, you get me? How you go with after certain people? But anyway, and see all this report they can't come up. Now this not test of they can't test President Kafala now openly because now they not get for hide. The audit report they come up. We don't see things about the audit report. We don't leak anyway, but we know they talk about that now because waiting to na leak document.
Exactly.
Right now, when it be actual document, they will go to they will see now about waiting for President Kafala they do.
Yeah, exactly. I refuse for comments on the supposed incoming audit report because right now it's hearsay. The moment it ceases to become hearsay, then we can handle them for what it is. We have the proof, we have the evidence, they are stuck against, they are there. There's no question of a doubt. Right now, then say there shouldn't be, investigation and for which stay the emergency period done and whatnot. So there is no point talking about something that is imminent. It is imminent. It is coming. But why rush? It will come, and we will deliberate on it. For now, let people say what they want to say. Let people assume or presume what they want to presume. Until I have the full evidence and I can comment on it, then that's fine. Now, the other thing where I want to say is that we touch on some good, but everybody gets rights to legal representation. Just because the former ACC, legal lawyers or lawyers them or heads them, they represent the past president. Me not see nothing wrong with that. And the reason why I not say wrong with that, they ceased to hold office. They have ceased to hold office and they have gone back into their legal practice, their private practice, where inside that private practice they then free for represent anybody as a customer. So for me, that's not an issue. Who's the veracity of test go car inside now when heads to heads then go meet when the one that women don't occupy the office and the one we occupy the office right now when they begin read the book and make we see how they go apply that book there. That is where that end we go know who that drink the bangba and who that drink the palm wine. That is what we are waiting for. Now, make we move on to something where the Supreme Court do a couple of days ago. Even as where SALONE make a landmark, a history. We go call them a history. Make we move on to I go say history just for the simple fact that the president, officially repeal the how you call them the criminal libel law, sections of the criminal libel law, and I think in a section 6, is it 65? Of the criminal libel law, something like that. But on that same day, where he make that historic declaration day officially, the country also was marred with something, we retrogress, we go back, we go back, we go back, we go back. Make I just say we go back. At the same token, where we feel say we don't reach now a junction where we they make headways. On that very same day, the Supreme Court do something, we send we back even. So we they look at then two things then there right now. I want make we, if the technical team can just display for we a letter, someone where the Supreme Court, put out for one of the most astute lawyers then at SALONE, as a matter of fact, human rights lawyer and whatnot, an advocate, somebody where, in all honesty, I don't watch this man over years, I don't get a personal interaction with him, but I've been observing him from afar, even as they appear now, how they call him, nada, he appear na the Sierra Leone television, they do interviews them, they appear na Young Voices them at the Sunday program. A man that speaks with a lot of integrity, a man that speaks with a lot of knowledge, not just local but international knowledge, a man that really understands the applicability of the law, a man that is so astute, so vast with the Sierra Leone law that at any point in time, he know who side the loopholes, then he know how to call out the loopholes, them he know how to bring people into question. I remember when the current Parantarawali waiting in position against it.
The clerk of parliament.
Yes, the clerk of parliament, where he come, he do the nonsense, where he do. I remember where he confront him and he show why he was wrong. I remember the Speaker of the House voting situation. He come, he speak to it. I remember even the Bintumanitri conference. He come, he speak to them. When we get the bottleneck or the loggerheads, the confrontation between the SLPP party and the APC party, and so many other things them and constitutional things them where they go on, even within the court and even within the ACC, even this how they call a commission of inquiry. I mean, this man speaks with no bias. He speaks with no you truly see for say when he can talk. The only thing that he cares for is the betterment of Mama Salone, is the betterment of the people of Mama Salone. But then he made a statement, and because of this statement, the Supreme Court did something that we court system, if not a decade or 2 decades back, just because of that singular decision. I want to read waiting come up from the Supreme Court, yeah. So it says the Supreme Court of Sierra Leone, in the matter of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, Act number 6 of 1991, Section 122, 124, and 127. In the matter of the Constitution of Sierra Leone 1991, Act number 6 of 1991, Section 64, 135, 3, and 135, 4. In the matter of the Legal Practitioners Act, Act number 12 of 2000, and in the matter of the Anti-Corruption Act, Act number 12 of 2008, and in the matter of the Notary Republic Act, Chapter 13 of the Laws of Sierra Leone, and in the matter of an act pursuant to the Supreme Court Rule 1982, part whatever, of the statutory instrument number 8 of 2007, order 48 rule. Okay, so this wire so then say na between Ibrahim Sorie, naina the appellant, okay, and then the General Legal Counsel, nine na the respondents, right? Then say this matter coming up for hearing before the Honorable Justice Alloway. I'm not going to read all the, acronyms them because Iboku. I go just go to the last name. The Honorable Justice Alloway presiding, and the Honorable Justice Sise, the Honorable Justice Dean Tarawali, the Honorable Justice Sengu Kuruma, and the Honorable Justice Samba, in the presence of Ibrahim Sorie Esquire and Mrs. Fatmata Sorie Esquire and Usman Jallo Esquire, for the respondent. Hereby certify that an order was made as follows: that bench warrant do issue for the arrest of Augustine Sorie Senge MARRAH Esquire, returnable on Friday, 30th October 2020. That pending the arrest aforesaid, the said Augustine MARRAH Sengbe, the said Augustine Sorie Sengbe MARRAH shall be denied access to all courts in Sierra Leone. That the ban on making arrest within the prisons of any law court building in Sierra Leone is hereby suspended until the arrest of the said Augustine MARRAH. The matter stands adjourned for Friday, 30th October 2020, given under my hand and seal of the Supreme Court. So, so basically, in a nutshell, what happens that on a day when we all think there is a new dawn, and we are celebrating the repeal of the libel law as a progressive nation, then comes the sad news of how the old guard still wants to muzzle free expression. The Supreme Court, presiding over by Justice Alloway, in what many perceive to be an unusual move today, ordered the arrest of human rights and democratic activist lawyer Augustine Sorie Sengbe MARRAH and suspension of his rights to practice. This is as a result of what MARRAH posted on social media, that the Supreme Court ruling on the qualification of lawyers to hold certain offices has some political undertone and is dangerous for the legal profession. Now, if we not get a background as to where this come up because few days following, there was a case in the Supreme Court wherein some people them questioned the legitimacy of Francis Ben Kelfala, in that they say he not qualify for be the ACC boss because he not done practice for 10 years before he was appointed. One of the rules for you for become an ACC boss is that you for don't legally practice for 10 years before your name put forward or before you are vetted or even allowed to become, how they call them, a practitioner or a boss within the ACC. So the Supreme Court rules say Francis Ben Kelfala indeed we don't practice for 10 years, and then also rules say practice begin at the call of bar. So not a way you actually legally begin practice na a law society. Now that time that you practice begin. The Supreme Court rules say you practice they begin immediately when you be called to the bar. So the day when you graduate, then put that rope by you. When you take your oath, you swear for whatever, defend, blah 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 blah. So now so the Supreme Court rule. Augustine MARRAH now of the view say no, say that then a dangerous precedent the courts they put so because them put them just in strongly believe say the reason why make the court rule that way they now for make the rule in favor of Francis Ben Kelfala, so Francis Ben Kelfala go retain in position and they're not go see anything wrong with you know if he check mark, if he passed that threshold day of 10 years before serving 10 years or practicing 10 years prior to, right? So because of that, they no think say how they call them, they no feel say he gets the right for say that. They not feel say he get the right for say that. So therefore they put a warrant of arrest and put a bench warrant on and tell them for say allow for practice until they review certain matter. I don't know what you not feel but this. I don't know if not a good thing for make with Supreme Court then they take hot water decisions, because for me this is like a hot water decisions, because with Supreme Court then remember when they don't make a law, when they don't make a ruling, it becomes law. It sets precedents. So this not a good precedent or this not a good precedent. I go try to find the tweet of Augustine MARRAH.
I'll get on somewhere.
Okay.
But I already read them. The thing is that I think this SALONE would struggle to one small thing between opinion and fact. Plenty people not be distinguished between the two things. Plenty man say opinion and fact. And the problem this way, it get to sometimes they make a well-landed person make some kind of judgment where a mediocre. I get in tweet. In tweet, it not get nothing for do with the proceeding we get for upon a court. Right. Just an opinion he put out there. I think say the judge them become emotionally distorted. The other thing what a man do is just exercising right. So then I think it's not vex somebody vex because of that, because of what he say against them. Then see I'm say fit them.
Right, because he disagree with the Supreme Court.
And the way he put then he say and say he disrespects them. But the reality is that disrespect not against the law. To me, I feel them overreact now. Una just take this court government, take this matter going to court, una do una young ruling, and una move on. The man an activist. Anybody we lost case, he get for find way for get back at una, una say una me fair because I not give me the ruling what I look for. But then as the people and when the big people and they never realize say sometimes your job go beyond your emotion. Most of the time in the course we know something in the course we, but you know what? I just go for continue for doing my job. For let you go give somebody bench warrant because it says something I agree with. Come on, I want to undermine on ourselves on office because tomorrow I will get for change. The same court and the same court mean rule against us manner. Turn around, we can find out say una me wrong. But this same man that same day mistake come back and tell us say una me wrong. International court prove I'm saying una me wrong. Not all judgment I make are then cut your way right. So people don't go say something. But not now we not act like say we know the gods now because we get them power there. The man gets then just appeal, just repeal the law. The president just sign up. Say now we can express ourselves no more. This is not freedom of expression. And I might not agree with some of the things that we say. The Mr. I not agree with some of the things that we say. But you know what? I for you against them. I don't think so you get to that point now. Say, I go say, man, for practice any side. If you get bench warriors, come on. It's just then overreact. But then just move on. Focus on the law. The thing we get for do with the law, not focus on it. We all know say privileges in there. Election get consequences. Africa. Again, I make one fight for law. We get to the point that we know say when it comes to the law push the law away from politics. Again, for not easy. Again, for take time. Let me we for continue for the blow the whistle. Again, for happen. So, who are they not power? None of the win all the case them. It's done a lost case. Some cases, then people are integrity not in that we cut them anymore. Integrity not in our police station anymore. Integrity not in our military anymore. And they make with the fight for continue put them back there. Therefore, day. Because most of them all man you do the for you go stay on bench. The more you cause it to the president or people in power, the more you stay longer in your position. We know that. So To me, I just feel say they overreact now. Maybe I might be wrong, but in my opinion, that's what me see. I'm not saying overreact. For my read the title and everything, I don't feel say nothing for arrest the man before.
Madam Kadi Johnson Cole, what are your opinion on this matter?
Well, first of all, I know. Yes.
See, you sound.
Yes, I know.
Yeah, in sound look low. I don't know what happened.
No, first of all, I know. Get the facts exactly what happened at court. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of difficult to pass a judgment when you're not in possession with the fact. I don't get the facts in. I don't know what happened. You see,
Right.
we just hear everything and see the guy of himself not come on and do and talk waiting happen here. But I think I don't know, I see some paper they go around. I don't know whether the Bar Council put out a statement or something.
Yes, they did. The Bar Association did put out a statement.
And then I'm not sure whether that be the Bar Council then your statement. I see with here they can talk to on another document. I think another one they mentioned something that the guy was called, but he not be go. You get me? Yeah. The guy was called, I think, by the judge or something in Ogodi. I don't know if I see something like that, not some document. You get me? I read them, I don't remember exactly. You get me? So when I saw that, I said, well, if this is not true, then that gives me insight why there was a bench warrant issued for him. You understand? But I don't know if that document they were seen a true document or not. You understand? I don't know. But there was something. Yes, I think with the back, a 2-page document. You get me? You understand? Right then, the other side. Then this is something like he was called. I don't know who that called or when that called or something, but it was called or something we not do. You know, good. So the issue, I think to say, for me, maybe that may have prompted the bench warrant of arrest. You understand? Because yes, I don't know. So that I make with respect, I was trying not to say much on this matter because I not get the fact. I don't know. And when you don't get the fact, you see, you cannot say because if you say anything, I'm going to mislead members of the public. And it's
Right.
something I can even put my opinion on because I don't get the fact. People just they go along with somebody with the order and somebody will write in defense of him. We defend them, but the person not even doing a salon. Anyway, it's so obviously now within a year, but nobody knows exactly what happened. You get me? Judges, Supreme Court are the highest court anyway. Supreme Court are the highest court, and all we're not the first person when a judge in a Supreme Court, when they make decision, we're not favorable. You understand? But of course, judges then are Supreme, then they make decisions that we're not favorable. But within and certain to say it right, you understand? But we're not favorable, you get it? But waiting everybody the hue and cry about this whole thing is when they say enough for practicing and as a barrister, you get me? But I want to think it's just one way. Forget I'm back for Canada because the issue warrant, if they issue bench warrants for them, then they get for Can. So it maybe on that basis the court say you know go operate as a barrister because really to be honest, now the professional body. Now they can do that, now the professional body, you see. Now they get but having said that, no, the court can do anything to be honest, you see. I was trying not to say much, you see, because I could really mislead. If I get the facts as it happens, you understand, I was able to say something and I need to say it go correct, you understand? For me, at the advice let we avoid from make. We're not happy how they treat them, you understand everything, but we don't know exactly what will happen, we reach to the conclusion and you understand it? Because sometimes again, if you're in contempt, you understand, if you just say you're in contempt, you understand it, they can issue something for you. Hey, let me not issue bench warrant of arrest for me na salon. I not even notice they issue them and they say you see? No, I not even know. This very boy Napoleon when I am the Attorney General, Deputy Attorney General. Napoleon. No, I tell me, the government Napoleon we use, you get me? I don't know, say that's a swimmer. That's as if I go look for me. Get me. I don't even know. See? I not even know at all. You see? It is so
Yeah, so
in a salon. Yes.
for me, I think in tweet waiting, I think it be one. I think saying that in tweet waiting it be one for really just remind Sierra Leoneans them of and call and you know sort of awaken the memory about the decision where the Supreme Court take and then ruling and then dissent. I think say for Imin just want for make we not forget to say we don't come out the mistakes, the immediate mistakes of the immediate past, where you know we lead we country in such a direction that way if we're not being careful at that time, it mean for bring some sort of bomboso, and once then kind thing and that we been get maybe the ECOWAS system for makes up people and go for overturn certain things then, but we can't always be running to the ECOWAS court. We need to make sure so we institutions they respect the law and they apply the law in such a way that when something similar happen, we get a good set of precedents for look at and for go by and for make other bodies them apply the same principle. And here is what I say that maybe even they jog with memory into things as to why sometimes we shouldn't keep quiet on these things and why sometimes as legal practitioners as they are and activists, lawyers as they had, they also shouldn't keep quiet on these things. He said politics has yet again been elevated above the law in 2 days judgment by the Supreme Court. He said this is egregious chipping of the sanctity of the law. We raised the same eyebrow when the VP's illegal sacking was judicially laundered. Only those aligned with politics will jubilate today. So in the try for draw parallel of what happened that day on the 26th of October, the ruling where the Supreme Court make, it try for draw parallel to what may not happen somewhat 4 years ago during the Sansumana issue. So I think say in being really just a try for say, listen, even though we might have allegiance to certain people or certain party, make we be careful when it comes to the application of the law and we ruling of we law them, because it will come back to haunt us, it will come back to bite us. When applying the law, let us be biased, let us be free of bias, and let us just look at the law for what it is for the betterment of the country. I think that's what he was trying to do.
Yes, Marcela, you're quite right. You're right what you're saying. But this level at which it go, you get me? We don't know exactly, you understand, waiting happen. From where I see that document where somebody, where they write something they for say, I don't remember whether they say they call them or something, or with, I don't know. It's possible saying a fake document, I see, I don't know, you get me? Obviously, nobody not go happy for letting somebody say you don't spend how many years they practice, then and can say you're not able to practice that just simply because you say you point something we're not right. You understand it?
Right.
So that make a decide for things to say maybe there could be more into it, than we know. But SALONE, that continent can do anything. You understand? I did tell you, you don't say that the issue bench warrants for somebody, then they even go give false paper where you know what they see. No, you know what? That country they can do any. No, I'm telling you, they can do anything in that country. They tell you, they can do anything in that country.
See,
once they see you as something, you understand it. They would try for you can imagine when you talking about this. It's funny. I can laugh. You get me? Yeah, I don't even know. If that's what they call that's a sweber.
It's true. It's true that what we now know is what we know. Maybe as time goes on, some more facts will go unfold, and we will come back and deliberate. And because for me, like I say, I like if my current position, as I stand right now, if it change at any point, I go make una know. I go let the viewers know that because of so and so reason, this is where I now stand. But for everything when we don't see from the documents that when we don't read so far, from what we understand so far, I think that the Supreme Court is a bit hasty in their decision, and the sanctions them, where I think they're a bit heavy-handed in their decision. That's what I think. Now, I want to open the phone lines. Everybody gets two minutes. Where they open the phone lines, then everybody gets two minutes, even as we continue with discussion into the Sierra Leone police, or the how they call them, the forest guards, the Sierra Leone police. Mr. Taiwo, what do you want to say?
No, what I'm want to say now, just the only thing is that the good thing about this situation, now we got instant information, and we get instant pressure. This is a good thing concerning the Supreme Court, and Lord would just say, most of the Supreme Court don't use some of them here for threatening people if they want for them come Uber and made a level with them, because then for you then they use their own power. Social media these days now get too much power over Bokuti to go in the country. Today they go do them till another year safe. Then tell they happen to no even a year. Something after 5 or 6 years, you see somebody talk complain about on a radio station or TV. Now, as soon as it happen, you don't disseminate on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, all everywhere. The old judges them right now, they're not caught up with the new system yet. Because
and you know, it's funny because I even saw international judges retweeting and commenting on this. As in Sierra Leone, are you crazy? You just repealed a law, and what are you doing here? So it was so funny when I go to my Twitter, and the amount of international judges that we don't already kind side, and sort of bring themselves, interject themselves into the matter already. That is why I say, in making certain decisions, don't be hasty, don't use your emotions, try and really do it for the country and for the people.
This is a common team, don't go on. But putting away in the quiz money behind the scene. But then they take money license without any further due. It don't happen, Boku. So, but the coach is not good thing. If not in, then call them and not go. The judge, the Supreme Court will use them against and say, if I will order, then we could do this. But if they say me want for just squeeze them behind the scene and the thing pop up this way, then say we then go reverse and judges now. So either way, okay, we got to call us to make the answer.
Information they say that information might be even false and fake. Sometimes that's not happen for them. So then I fake Arabic and they take them and no one for say anything.
I mean, I'm not pushing too much. I just say at this point, but to me, you know, my job is somebody overreact small. But again, we almost have some way for quiz money behind the scene where you are one emote, and that way they judge him, the part of the quiz behind the scene today, or the put license and with the power. But now social media
exactly. But because it's signed and sealed, and the Supreme Court sealed the inside there is signed. All the Supreme Court judges, their name they are listed there. So that I know it's not fake. I don't also see I'm not different, like very credible medias that we don't publish the original. So that I know it's clear that has been done. But as to like we say, as we go, we go try for find out some more information. Caller, waiting that you name and also you they call from.
I feel that this concerned citizen in California, there are certain things in day out when I see una they talk, especially out concerning this white paper. Una make we put ourselves together and watch waiting they happen in the country. These people and say that they fight corruption, but they are the one that corrupt more than anything else. Francis Del Kelfala, we Antikadi or whatever they say, ain't the right person for the job. That guy is not the right person. And I don't get no hard feeling for him because me and go grammar school together. Okay, if I'm Chief Minister, Sandy, for land, the criminal people land. Well, right now at the set for this school, don't show up for let the people them enjoy the facility. Sandy take me land and get you in girlfriend 15 town lots. When I put for B as like saying a million to the people in a salon. I want to make una think before ever una they talk, una they claim say Daniel and thief. What about the other within the power? What should they do right now? Minister of Information, rather, we all work in London mining. I know all the people that out with the inside the government, and I get full respect for them. But unless we talk about the thief, whether the thief and stop to go after the one them, we not say make una not go after the other one them, forget what una want forget from them. But at the same time, una check about what the people that they do. Number one, how you they put money or money just they drop inside your account, so you then you make a quick transfer inside your own account as the money they touch, so it they go through the wire. Then nobody not see anything wrong about it. What is really the wrong with people? People really know what they talk. Look, now you want to get to go to your grave. You don't get to go to grave with anybody. Talk the truth. Me, trust me, I'll be president today and I'll go for the president na SALONE. Mother Bill, as they give me all the stuff and they arrest them. Now money where it's a go Libano, it's a producer. Unano we begin to Unano I met today the Auditor General. Right now the director for Bank of SALONE, the first now for Sakam, because a not try for Ben, for them corrupt right now where they don't eat SALONE money, they try for give wrong report where you don't agree. Now what's really with the talk? You know, it is like, let's just let for now. I get for coming again and talk. And I get Boku proof them. I not just talk for EFA. I get Boku proof them out when I get now. Look, Una make we focus on the right thing. The criminal them now they say party, now they say SLPP. Una take them out. Madam, you're number one criminal. If not, it's for talk. Me, I like and they left for now.
You can see the frustration, you can see the vexation, you can see the anger, you can see the agony, you can feel the pain at the caller in voice. Trust me, there are many of us like that and many of you out there. But one thing I go just want for clarify caller, because na me panelists them and na me guest them, when something is said about them that's not true, na me duty for defend them. Madam Kadi Johnson at no point say that Francis Ben Kelfala is the right man for the job. At no point did she say that, okay? So I just want to clarify that me as the host, I may right for defend, me panelists them if I feel say something, not right is said about them. So I go to the next caller. Caller, waiting your name and no say you call from.
I don't want to be anybody anymore.
Okay. Okay, the queue is empty. Okay, so while the queue don't empty, me people something happened this week. But what happened inside SALONE this week? This week was a hot week. Okay, I see a caller, so I go take that call there before I go on to the next topic. Caller, waiting your name and no say you call from.
My name James.
Okay, welcome, James. What do you get for we this evening?
I don't want to talk a little bit. Yeah, the last caller tell we say Francis Ben Kelfala is not the right person. Of course, we'll never get the right person, but Francis Ben Kelfala don't do better than any commissioner would handle that job. You like her, you don't like her, let's give praise to the person who don't do the best job. If we don't get at least 4 commissioners, they don't have that position. More than 20 years since Kinyakamba initiated anti-corruption in that country. All of them, we are just spending money on them. They take away big salary at the end of the month. The last caller, I don't know. He might have personal grudge against Francis Ben Kelfala. That's fine. Francis Ben Kelfala, whatever grudge you get against him, it's above the law. If you say you don't take your land or you don't illegally do something, go to the court of Sierra Leone and pursue the man. But for kind of national media like this, where in Francis Ben Kelfala is not there, when they even get airtime for let vent out something which is not true about a gentleman like that, I feel say it's not done. It is really not done. And I hope that country will all work together for making a better country.
Okay, thank you very much, caller James. I think say just like Yusuf, you come and you are of the opinion that Francis Ben Kelfala is the best or has done far or is has stand tall or has stood tall amongst the rest of the former ACC commissioner then are your view. And just like you on your own view, you feel say he not do nothing and he should not be accused of anything. That is your view. I not stop you for lay your view. So I think say if you say me not for grant audience to somebody just because in view not align with your own, then here lies the problem even in our society. Because we are a people that we think say we view them for align, that we always need for agree. Let us agree to disagree and let us disagree to agree. That is what is called, how they call a respectable discussion. That is what is called open space, open dialogue, open discussion. Just because your view not align with that person, in view not mean for say he should not be granted the space and audience to speak. So what if somebody else disagree with you? You don't views them right now. So therefore, I not forgive them the same decorum and I not forgive them the same space. Make we learn for accommodate each other's opinion. Make we learn. I can always say, take away the nonsense and keep the sense. So whatever is nonsense to you, take it away. Whatever is sense to you, keep it. I go to the next call. Caller waiting at your name and Usaidi call from. Hello, caller.
Hello, this is VOS.
Yes.
Yes, my name is Simeon Karimo. I call from Canada. I can always listen to our program, very interesting program. I appreciate you for the kind of topics you want to bring up. In terms of corruption, my own contribution is definitely Sierra Leone as a whole, especially they say we don't go to school, we know we either open, some of we don't travel. Would they feel for help for change the system in Sierra Leone, but rather would they harm the system in Sierra Leone? Most of we they outside, we for ask ourselves, what we don't do for that country. Now for set up one government against the other, or now for support one government where can't do something where you go put the government straight. Some of we they oversee, we see the struggle they do. Will they follow the law? Even now, you know, go to up outside you peace. But you go salon, where possible come on and play a candle, now you feel the one to happy peace. Whose example would you say? When they follow they do well. We get for give and the praise. Mother Bio they do well. In fact, I will say Naina the only president when we don't see they don't fight corruption this far. Where they actually hold another president accountable. We get for give and the support. If we not change Sierra Leone, no that therefore can't change that for we. Are we going to be recolonized? Now the question for ask yourself. If Mother Bio fail, that country therefore go back. Now the same over 40 years or 50 years after independence, the struggle don't go through. Because we don't forget checks and balances. When this government come, if one try undermine this, we the Sierra Leoneans, that we for support Mother, and we will hold it again accountable after when they left office. Now, very good president, when Mother don't say, me feel say Ben Kafala they do well. We just therefore get the support. The very government, the one the way they stiff, the way they do that, Mother don't make it clear. Anybody who chief my government, you therefore be held accountable at the end. So maybe we give them, maybe the Sierra Leoneans come together. What would they call ourselves educated or literate? What would they outside? But when you look at the social media, you can't even know which one is true, which one is not true. Because they are just people who are just thinking of partisan, thinking of tribalism, thinking of this, and that Sierra Leone should not be that way. We for come out and say, maybe we copycat. This is what Ghanaians are doing. I was in Ghana for 8 good years. Make we copy.
Okay, thank you very much, caller. You term done. I give you a few more seconds on top of that, because we get a need for go on to my next topic. So thank you very much. I will take the last call for now before I move on to the next topic. So caller, waiting at your name and also you the call from.
Okay, Matilda, I'm in James again.
Yeah, go on.
US, I would consider as a national television station. And some of us have tremendous respect for that's why in the even like this, we get all busy schedule with it, training for listening. My issue here is I'm not against somebody criticizing somebody, but this man came at the back Francis Benkefala without any evidence. As you as a moderator, if you get a station, we are in, day in, day out. If I can't say, you image we don't be Makida, where you love so much. You don't take the time, you don't be there. I can't begin, I open a station, I say Makida call. Where be they, so thing be they do. Baba without any evidence. Any evidence. You go like her or you don't go like her. But they can't see the meaning fake. I know they're against anybody. Those are Francis Father and other, they are public figure. But when somebody they come with that kind of allegation against the public figure, let there be an evidence to it. A national
Okay, make I hold you there, James. Just 1 second.
Okay.
Waiting precisely na the allegation where they make or that was made against Prince Francis Benkefala, because I go once for Madam Kadi Johnson, the you know, obviously the merit.
It's not Madam Kadi Johnson.
So waiting at exactly na the accusation where he levy or waiting at the false claim where he make.
It's not about the panelists, but you, even the moderator on the forum, and when somebody called in, they begin cast blame to line things, and we not get any evidence against a public figure of our country. And they say, "Oh, this man don't take land. It's an active man. This, well, like you don't be your image."
No, that wasn't against Francis Benkefala. What he said was Dr. Sandy took his 6-town lot and allegedly has given it to his girlfriend. Allegedly that Dr. Sandy took his 6-town lot that he has labored and worked for and has confiscated it and has converted it over to his girlfriend. That was the allegation made.
Yes. So let me come back. Is that what the US meant for? If me can allege those allegations against any public figure, where somebody don't work hard, they don't do that, and you have no evidence against that person. That's the point.
Let me respond, please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and respond, and I move on to the next topic.
Okay, Mr. James.
This is not an issue.
Yes.
I think so. This is not just an issue of preference. You obviously see, Francis Benkefala and the said Dr. Sandy as people who can do no wrong, maybe. But in other people's eyes, they have offended them. Me not they for say whether them people they right or wrong. This is it's a public forum. People are allowed to call and air their opinion. That is what he wanted to talk about. And like I say, he get the right for talk about waiting the burning chest. I don't go tell and say a lie they lie or a true they talk or whatever. He has experiences. He's talking about his lived experience that I cannot confirm or deny.
Yes, Matilda, let me respond, please. I need to respond.
Go ahead.
Mr. James, first of all, you accuse me wrongly, okay? First of all, I mean that the person will defend Dr. Sandy say, Dr. Sandy in property the way he put, if you don't buy them before it even work. Let me say that. I say so, in name the day, you don't buy all them property and you get evidence according to the report, all the evidence and shows say you don't get all the oaths and then many years before it even walk under an escoma. I mean that the person will say that. Okay? So I'm not saying any reason for say I say anything against Dr. Sandy, and I'm not even talking about town laws for Dr. Sandy.
Yeah.
And then another thing with another thing with Francis Benkefala, I'm not ever tell you say Francis Benkefala not to the right man. I tell you say the previous ACC boss them, they not do their work good. If they do their work good, a lot of them problems they will get so today will not be forgotten. Because some of the assets and way people not claim, if they be investigate, we go avoid all the incident. Now that I tell you, and now that I talk now, and so which means by implication, Ben Kafala may not be perfect, you understand me? But it is try. And then another thing where I say is Ben Kafala, when they fight this corruption, if they also fight corruption internally as well, it will make the public receive them well. You understand? Because since they go after them for corruption, which is what all of us want, for letting let corruption done, you know, would that take money, let pay them back? We say so. If only it can do the same thing for other people, then that is government. We say because if we allow people then take money now, they don't come out, we're not able to spend their money then they again. You understand? Because when people don't come on a power, it's not easy for fundraising and keep. That is what I said. Yeah.
Okay.
And the one person we can always say Francis Bekala get.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Taiwo.
Quick. Okay.
Quick.
I mean, let's play this.
We move on to the other.
All, every Sierra Leonean, every God-given Sierra Leonean get the right to their opinion, whether we like it or not. People that can call in and say we VS bias, VS na APC, VS na SAPP, VS na this, na your opinion. You right to them. Secondly, if you know say you want to expect somebody to criticize you, become a priest. Even the priests say now they criticize him or become turn Jesus. Even Jesus said they kill him, they criticize him. So if you want for going to public service, we get for criticize you no matter what happen. Because we all opinion and get for different. You just see Ben Kafala as he do a good job. Another man is saying they do a good job. Now more time man, instead no matter how try to be biased in some way or the other. Okay, instead don't can show saying you don't make mistakes and something and they go if wish you go to that no means they do well. They do well in some places, they try. But in some places, they back get flapped. Some side they go and do in hand tight. Some side they way in hand not tight, but if you do them, you go excess. Now, more man, we on job now for call them out. We not wait after 5 years, like what you say, well, not wait after 5 years. No, we do until they will talk about until day. That no means because I mean say not to the right man for the job. That no means they do a good job. But the point is, in the long run, singer for fall on the place where you not go see it. Me don't see a long time they come say the two happen na Kenya. Me don't see a long time before some of us see. I talk about the show I say they get for happen because of certain things and the way they may do work that time. They are not say they go for work that you go for Akamba and fall. Now it don't happen so. When by Kefala talk say in way say the go meeting na Makeni, I talk and back say hey now mistake you they make. You know if you're gonna Makeni not change the law for President Kuruma. It's like everybody else. Be actually like an African. So people tell me say now a former statesman go for respect them. What happen na Makeni? Something and they some man they see him before, some man they see him before. That don't mean say we don't like the man. But to me, I feel say we need somebody who independent, who not belong to no political party. Now so many people believe to fight. That don't mean say we not like him, we do a good job, but there's a but. Period. But if
exactly
na public servants, this job if you want to come into them, if you're not going to criticize you, not the job is you ever take. I like if you still for criticize you, no matter what.
Exactly, and you know, you not on the fall away for a while now. And I know for say most of the things where they happen at SALONE, before even they happen, we can don't talk about them. Sometimes 1 year prior to, sometimes months prior to. And then una can sit down and say, waiting them people also they talk about. But we observe, we they see, and we are able to predict ahead of time. And we do warn you people ahead of time. But una not respect to it. But that there will come a time, when I get for begin they run canto away and say, viewers, Matilda, because una at first na be feel say, you know, I was the Godzilla of bien Kedfala or bien certain people who can say certain things. Hey, Matilda, you too negative. Be a bit optimistic. And boom, where you see a talk and done. Few months later, what you have been done talking, they come back. It can happen like picture. Like if you put what you have been done talk and you put what happen now the picture. I don't have a crystal ball. No, it's just that we have studied this phenomenon enough to be able to see ahead and make certain predictions them and then warn or guard against. I don't want to waste time. I want to make the technical team play a video of the pass out, the graduating. Yeah, no, I hold the call them first. Hold the call them first.
Well, sorry about that. I don't see taking time, but we apologize.
I apologize, caller.
Mr. James go smoke tonight.
I am sorry, caller. I need to get to this video of the passing, the graduating ceremony of the forest guards them. And the reason why I want to go to this video is about 14 minutes long, but maybe we will not get to all 14 minutes. Maybe we'll just play the first 10 minutes or so, depending. I want really go to Usai, where the vice president, because now the vice president, then at that ceremony day, now in give them pass out whatever. He admonish them, he tell them, waiting at the roles and responsibilities, waiting at the limitations of their jobs, and just the first opportunity where they get for coming to the field and implement Bongoso and Bangbasa until now all make with the watch.
I hear some noise inside, so I began for go or notice the executive director be there. Executive director be able to come back into the office. Then he called on me. He said they go attack with game guards them na a particular area outside the go, a community around the Sierra Leone River estuary, when a wetland where they were under the purview of the National Protected Area Authority for protect and conserve. So he said they don't attack with game guards, they don't damage them. He showed to me over 17 of the game guards, there will be the one blood over their hands, them, their head, their mouths, their legs, and all of you. Pictures of which I get all of that. He said, so look, we go na police station for go make a report. I said, okay, let me just get myself ready. I come back in the office for get myself ready for ensure I go with the boss. By the time I go back into my vehicle, the boss we done the police station. Now just the Congo Cross roundabout. I meet a day in engagement with the LUC and some police officers of the Congo Cross police station. So I be there for engage the LUC. I introduce myself. I talk to him. He say, okay, all is well as far as I'm concerned. He is a professional, but unfortunately we are not professionals, and we get them into the police station. Don't take one of the police laborers or in the person of Ansu, and they ask for make we release Ansu now.
So they don't make that kind of allegation. They a very strong one. Not to the mandate for arrest and keep somebody. So it been there now in custody.
That was an unfortunate allegation from the possible mega statement. The police officer will make that statement say because nothing like that will be there exist, and we work what we do as an authority. We work in tandem with the Sierra Leone police. That is why everything we do, we're going to have communities there, we'll get resistance. We ensure we report to the police. Any arrest we make, we arrest and take to the police station, the nearest police station, and ensure police do investigations. Then the institution proceed from that investigation. Police they do. Police will charge the matter, then go to court. So that was nothing that was in existence. It was baseless. We will not be get any police person in our custody. We will not be get even nobody in our custody. As at the time when we game guards said we are attacked by community people, and the police then come, and the game guard they expect the police they will support them and ensure that the people then stay away from the game guards while they do their work, or get the game guard and safe back to the office. Rather, the police them in this circumstance connived with the community people against the game guards.
They connived against the police and the community people. From there, what happened?
Well, the police then tell we say we have somebody in custody way na Ansu when a police person, but in that particular moment, one officer, police officer, they talk before the LUC. While the LUC they talk to the executive director, they tell the LUC say, if he see any game guard, he will kill the game guard because he has a record of in place in that community. They will don't go damage or they don't go broke. So if he see any game guard, he will kill that game guard in the street. Any side see game guard, he will kill him. So we settled with the LUC that no they come to office, they can't check in the office. With your game guard, they will go on the patrol. This one so they don't get their injuries there. For make we see that they get anybody, we game guards them. In that cause the police come. We come back in the office just on me assembling all the game guard we injured. They take pictures of them and they ask the finance person.
Now how many of them?
70 of them. Now they're injured. 70 of them when they will be only hands on up until that moment. But now I will tell you, say over 50 of them guys are seriously injured as I talk to you following police attack. Because at once after they do this, 5 minutes after I walked from Congo cross roundabout to the office premises now in police camp, then we give fire, live rounds and tear gas into the office. Police officer will identify. Now he badge into the office. What's that name? I don't know his name, but he's a DO. He gets a DO on the right hand, where like a discipline officer. He was the one that was carrying the tear gas canister weapon. Now he came into the office, he badged into the office, bashed the door like 5 times. The door break. He entered into the office. He came and meet my colleagues and also. Then they were shouting, "Fire! Fire!" And I said, "I'm a lawyer. I'm a lawyer." He said, "Yes, I know you. You are a lawyer. I know you are a lawyer. Hands up. You are under arrest. Go to the police station." All of us were marched out roughly. We were assaulted and we were taken to the police station.
You don't talk about state police car attack on our office. One thing we you talk about now the injuries that will happen. Quite apart from that, any other destruction happen?
Yeah, of course. Like you can see all the office space all over, all the floors of this office. Every damage takes place at every office. They break into every single office of this authority. And when they cut away with a lot of things, them when the official things they use for work, computers and other things, them some of the bags they know we not see bags them presently. We don't even know what's happened to them. And police don't come, the IGP don't come, and Dr. Subula, they don't come, they don't see everything that happen. We get pictures, they don't take pictures together with the police hierarchy, for which we appreciate. So we just didn't have the time to look after office premises. We don't call for carpenter, for camp for help for shut down some of the office spaces, the main doors particularly.
Well, that's the law enforcement officer, the National Protected Area Authority, Dauda Bangura. We they talk to Mange Mansare inside that interview. They Osai is say police own but 50 workman them na NPAA and damage property them na the office for Sekawan Koskas, maybe between some game guard them and community people them na the Sierra Rivers Ostra winner wetland.
Salone Police now as we get Gabriel Tommy online. We're now the General Commander for Freetown West. They give you updates as we've been just listening to an interview with the law enforcement officer and the National Protected Area Authority, Dauda Bangura, make allegations them against the police. But incident where say happened yesterday, also I say 50 of them workman them left wound and self-property them. Well, now the NPAA office. Well, for let we know what's in the happen, let we join Gabriel Tommy now. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, 98. Good morning, listeners.
All right, so don't get an interview from the National Protected Area Authority who said they don't make allegations against the Salone Police, but incidents where they say happened yesterday. Also, according to them, then they make allegations say una men them be attacked in office and then workman them 50 of them wounded right now and self-property then damage na the NPAA office. Firstly, confirmed to we from the police union side now waiting happened yesterday.
As I say, good morning to my people. You see, now this country, people for respect law. The only person or agency who is responsible for the maintenance of law and order, not the police. So if you boldly take upon yourself for go attack the police itself, then anarchy now you don't create. The police only be respond to distress calls where they receive from people there don't deceive face. People they can't complain, say, people from the forest guard office, they don't go attack them, they don't beat them, people there, they don't broke them, push them. And by right, even if the forest guard, they been therefore get operation for good, they before don't engage the police, they involve them in the operation. So that the police go serve as a buffer between them and the public. But then they had a violent confrontation with the community people. Some people can't, police that Congo cross, they can't make the report. See, people they don't go attack them, they don't beat them, people they don't broke their structure. The LUC come out for go down there. The LUC local unit commander of that division. He go the forest guard the attacker, they even arrest them, put their in clothes, in uniform all. He bought in all the court quarter. He called for reinforcement. When the people that when they don't beat, they don't injure, the police then bring them come na Congo Cross police station. They were so bold, they follow them, they come na Congo Cross police station, they can attack, they pull the gate, broke motoka with screen there at the station, broke the paves all on the windows. Then they now go attack the police. So if they talk, say the policeman then go attack their office, it for be grateful in fact that the police be able yesterday for restrain the community people, for let them not do more. Because Namiga for send reinforcement, because the LUC they under siege, they don't hold on. Nami send reinforcement from Lomle police station for go na Congo Cross for go quite down the situation. In fact, when they talk about somebody where he say na forest guard way injured, policeman then now, then 3, the one in foot all broke when they go meet her inside police station. I mean, I don't understand how somebody could be so bold in this year for go na police station because it's a forest guard for go attack police there.
So at any time yesterday when this incident happened, policeman then be go na NPAA office?
Yeah, I said that now for let them go clear down the situation because the community people, even on social media, ask the people around what thing happen. The LEC come out for go there, the forest guard they arrest them. Check in close. Ide. So the reinforcement will go now. Won't go now able for clear down the situation. Then they're able to arrest about 43 of them. We don't send them at CID headquarters. Go to Congo Cross police station. Go see what the forest guard they go do. That police station, what see them go do? People for respect law in this country.
All right. It also make allegations say we wanna go and meet the alala between the people them and the forest guard them instead of wanna go for coil the situation down. Wanna been turned pan the forest guard them. How wanna been respond to this particular incident where the police go meet the forest guard and the community people them they get misunderstanding.
Where police they go out on scene, the way the situation and they determine they respond for bring the situation under control. Even the police, the first way you go yesterday for quite down there, and I tell you say a lot of police and the way they sustain injuries. So that they tell you the magnitude of violence yesterday where the forest guard they engaged in.
So the police go take any responsibility for property them where according to Ramdon Puel na the office of NPAA and 50 of them workman them where it don't make allegations say damage?
First ask them if they show any remorse for the action of young.
So una don yeri all to decide them. Una don yeri kotomamu yon side. Una don yeri koto alva yon side. Okay. So basically the forest guards them and the police they're supposed for work hand in hand. The work of the forest guards there. Now for go look and see if then see side and where people then build hosts now the waterways them and whatnot and places them where they're not supposed for build hosts. Then for reports, then for take notes, documents. Then now they go confront the people demo. They're not waiting and call her now and call her so they call her environmental scan, environmental evidence. Should they go collect evidence, field evidence, observational evidence. Then document her, then they can go. Now the police now they come, it can investigate, it can see if waiting the forest guards then they right if not true, and then the police now they take action. The forest guard their work not involve taking action, their work not involve interrogation, their work not involve eviction, their work not involve questioning. Then just they go on observation, okay? And then they work hand in hand with the police. But what we hear now is that a situation arises where the forest guard them and the community people them then go hold on. They use the uniform because they wear uniform, then go make bagbati by the community people them, the community people themselves say, we know they carry last. Themselves, they're fat, and then before you know it, before the forest guards them at least call for them back up, do the right thing, then go to the police station, and before you know it, there was scuffle between them now and the police. So you see, before you put uniform past somebody, Make sure say the person know whose kind uniform he wear and waiting he wear that uniform dey for. Not to everybody they go to na treat you give uniform. First of all, 6 months pass out wasn't enough, or 9 months or 6 months training or whatever training that wasn't enough for them people, and then for don't go under at least a good 2-year training, and then for don't get a 1-year probation. Yes, and then forget a standard of education where them for reach. Not to all man God make for go university, but at least make them done their O levels. At least at O levels, make them don't reach there. If they want for be forest guard, they want for man with forest them, man with waterways them, take care of the trees them. Make sure say we conservatories them. Where there is barely any left, at least whatever we have left, make sure say them protect them and build on that. But now what we see is but anyways, make I go to my panelist there. Madam Kadi Johnson, when you watch the video, what do you think? When you listen to the statement of both sides, because they can show some videos then, but when you listen, what do you think?
It's chaos. There is a problem in the country anyway with security. Problem there because you listen to one side, you say, okay, this side will get a case. And then when you listen to the other side, so we actually know whether lie or whether not they lie. But let me don't use the word lie. We don't know, I think I'm back. We don't know who that they tell you exactly what happened from what not happen. You get me? But there's a problem there anyway. You see, but I agree with you say they're not with just 6 months training is not good, because even the regular police officers they spend more than 6 months in a training school at PCS and get proper training. And we think I don't understand why they get in green clothes and green uniform. You see, because when people then don't get that green uniform, they're not almost equate themselves to being an army. Because the army is always in green. You get me? So they wonder why they get it green in the first place. And then another thing, I guess for understand, say, they not to them forest people they are, so they are not the first. They say they be done day.
Oh, there is something wrong with your audio. You are not coming through. You are breaking up.
You hear me now? You
okay.
Hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
Okay, no, wait. No, wait, make I put the, because I've been put the thing. You hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, it been low. The volume be low. Sorry about that. I'm not being realized. You see, so they say, that body didn't start with a body. They say nothing will be done there, where even from the former president and Eskoroma, they may get people there. What I'm not sure is, I don't think those people were very color uniform. You see, so to be honest, I am very, very uncomfortable about this forest people there also. Because why so sudden? Why so sudden? When I call me say me a pessimist, or me a what I like for looking to something, we know the problem, we know the. You see, but it's just they make it so these people come in the forest girl,
okay.
or they got something else.
Madam Kadi Johnson, Cole, I go make you fix you because you they break quite a bit, and I want to make the viewers them they try for say I go make you fix the volume or sound by your system, and then come back to you.
Loud.
Make I go to Mr. Mohammed Taiwo. Mr. Taiwo, where you listen to the full anyway. How do you feel?
Well, not to explain some things in my round, because these days I really explain something. If there's small thing, I go feel a gap there for you. First of all, the first thing now this is like last week we didn't pass out. Now me know about it. I don't ever know about the forest guard or whatever. Now where I see the former, I mean the vice president, they do the pass out and stuff like that. But where I can get the concept around I feel say it was a great thing because first of all, it give jobs to some people. To me, I see say okay, well, don't give some jobs to some man them right now. That don't take some anything else. Secondly, with deforestation Africa, we know say they get worse now because people in the go and cut stick them. So if we get people when they preserve them, it makes sense. People in the go build all the way now the sea fronts now. So this may make sense. That being said, then just passed out a week ago. Next thing you know, they don't go down they begin bust people and body them, begin they beat them with no notice. Okay, that's the first one. Second, I still want for no waiting and telling guy what them they pass out or waiting and telling at them school, the academy for say, if I go inside policeman, go beat policeman them. Something the way they tell inside the academy. Because I know say that even white code them can't tell the policeman they go against soldier man, we get gun everything in the military, the policeman they arrest you and care with you. So let somebody where you not get gun now, ordinary green and boots then gear. A gamer for inside policeman go beat policeman inside police station. Something like somewhere we need for investigation.
The event, you know, say that the policeman them been trained them. So I am of the opinion that say whether they fight in school, the policeman them.
I don't know that, but I mean, for let you go inside police station, you not to. I mean, I'm trying to understand. I know this is not the only thing that because I see that video saying attack, like an attack 1-on-1. Even go inside. I don't know if now CID or Roswell police that one day go and snatch somebody inside police station. Hey, and they even go 1 and 2 to talk with the police and they cost them. They even go beyond the policeman and gates. Also, all this still come out. I mean, after the police, what we get? I mean,
make we put more context into this thing. We don't listen to both sides.
As much as I mean, I feel say this it makes sense because of the environment. Because I mean, one person I believe say most of the people they go build them, they're not supposed to build them. Need for pull them there. Then deforestation because even the most like a deforestation cause that people are going to cut all over the place. We need people in there for make them protect we forest because even every you know get Africa because we not get forest. This again they continue to happen all the time. So we need people like this for preserver. But this who's kind of power than you wanna so now let me not understand. So from next week now we're going to attack back or gonna Wilberforce.
You know, it's funny because when I saw this, I'm like, if they not get ammunition and then get mind, go confront policeman. Next time, where they wear the green. I'm like, do you know how much havoc them people? I say next time at the army man them barracks and then go say we all wear green.
I don't know what you're telling in between them. So say we don't tell them something, no. Yeah.
So anyways, they say that soup for make the soup sweet. Where you don't put all the yogoto, all the creatures inside, you need for put salt and Maggi inside. Now they can't add the salt and Maggi. Technical team, they are big. Play them video them for we. Then short video them. Make we add some salt and Maggi inside this soup here so and then we go continue.
We go para meeting. One we don't go para meeting. We go para meeting. They say no forever miss also we be the broker. They can't
also then we come for stop now. We don't sit on the meeting.
We don't go for them. We don't go para meeting. They say for stop work. They don't say for come go people. They
say police not to know before now. So the man not to know before them. What is it? You see?
Come take us.
Police so that they say nobody know to know before them because they get power. Yeah, now so them talk.
Okay.
Now so them talk. So who will not get power? Who will not for say no more? The Almighty Allah and go judge the case because we not get power. Then I then get power in nobody. They don't do that. You look at this place. So if you allow anybody to stay higher, so this was then the root to us.
It's enough, it's enough. Quem says it, how far I say, you know? They got stone. They got stone. I don't know what's that last one. You know that? You know that? What I say, I say, we bastard everyone. Before you mind this, see the bastard over there.
More man than the stone in the business. You die. Them beating left for you. You just sneak with kill you.
One first when they come back.
Go.
Look him at the idea. Look him at the idea.
You might say not so you man the big. You go you man the
see jump.
But this
Sam, this is Jesus. Oh well, it's all.
Hey, you might run. Escape. That was the ball.
You don't stone that guy. Hey, see. You see?
Look at how
you see? They don't stone her. Look at. Look at.
Hey, look you man.
Some of the video.
Sam, no make
the video too. The video too. Okay.
Now live video don't have a go live. This is better.
So it's a reaction.
Okay, people, as soon as see this now, the mayhem will take place, and some parts between the forest guards and the police, and then in another part between civilians, the forest guards, and the police. The first time when we see this video, to be honest, I said, what is the military up to? Are they out of their knockers? They don't lost their mind. Now, afterwards, now, where I take me term, now notice saying a forest guards them, because it's easy for me for make the assumption there because of the uniform, the color of the uniform, the way they wear. So immediately when I see at first, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a confrontation between the military and the police. What's going on? You know? And then later now, where I take me term for doing investigation, now find out, say, no, then people are also not to military, or then people are also now the forest guards them. I mean, the audacity for you for match go now the police headquarters, and for go inside and compound. If them pull gunfire, you know, who's God you go call? Because at that point, once you cross the gate, they get the right for protect themselves. It means they are under attack. It no matter if you're not supposed to work together. Now the mannerism, the force, the disposition where you take go inside there, now and they see you as a friend, or now and they see you as an enemy. The way where them people then they come and go and they try for force themselves into the police compound. If anything, if the police they're not being restrained themselves and then say, you know, we opened fire because we felt threatened, guess what? They are covered under the law. They have the right. If they feel say they are threatened, their life is in danger. So make we be careful. Nowhere no day where una been they pass out, where the vice president tell una say una get right for attack the police. You know that the video I heard several times where some people and they talk say, where they can then tell we say, then get power past the police and the soldier them. Be careful who you put in uniforms. Be careful who you put in uniforms and for what purpose you put them in uniforms. If not that kind, you know, misinformation, then don't they propagate. Now I am afraid to even send them into the interiors for guard the forest system at the interiors. If inside the city, then get the bold mind for the misinform the public of them, then their roles and responsibilities then. And they go tell people and say, then get power past the police and the soldier them. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? These people ought to be disbanded. They ought to go back into training school and then go through rudimentary training. The training the way they put them through is not enough. They need 2 solid year training. They need not a 6 months probation. Then why they need 1 year probation? They need 1 year probation, and they need for change that uniform day. That uniform day where they give them is very misleading. You know, salon man, now for make you put you get a small uniform no more. If you say is above he or she is above the law, then they feel, you know, they can cack themselves and feel so proud now. Let alone now they tell them for the safeguard waterways. And also, I go be remiss if I not talk say, when you look at some of the videos, some of the areas the way people they don't build is very dangerous to them. It's very dangerous to the environment and it's very dangerous to them. I mean, some man, the buildings, them, I not think say even less than 10 meters away from the water, from the seaway. You see outside they don't build it, them build on top the sandbanks them. We're very, very dangerous. So yes, we ought to protect that. We ought to stop that. But there is a manner in which it has to be done. You not just you go block people and things them. Now that make there is a process. Now that make them say, una investigate and una can tell we. And then we will take the proper steps for make sure say we eradicate this. You know, you go broke people their infrastructure and whatnot and what have you, and left them destitute and left them and render them homeless. But to the people themselves again, you guys are putting yourself in harm's way. A flood happened just now. Go see the picture. They want all the swimming waiting and call. I know things are hard, but there are lots of land in the interiors. Why don't we make use of those lands in the interior? Not to all my ones you don't have freedom. Me, I don't tell me family say, as a matter of fact, already they sell me land na freedom. They sell me land, they go look for land na upline, I buy. Yes, because I want fresh air, I want breathe. But that is beside the point. The point is, let these people know their job. Make them stick to the tenets of their job, the limitation of their job. Really attacking the police? Attacking the police, if they be open gunpowder now, what would you have said? Because they would have been within their rights of protecting themselves if they perceive any imminent danger or threat. Anyway, Madam Kadi, what do you feel? You don't watch the video. I think so you volume day off. I can't hear you. Okay, I can't hear you. Make her go to Mr. Taiwo and then hopefully you go fix. Yeah.
Yeah, look what would you say no more? Trust me, this not two parallel problem they deal with now. Yeah. The citizens them unlawful. They don't follow the law. Again, we go blame the government, just like we blame EBK government where the most likely happen. We say when a lot of people then can build all the way under the mountain, all the way under the hill, we're not supposed to build it. The same thing, people don't can build 10 at the edge of the water. If the government don't say atrocity happen, we got to blame the government. Me and one person, I believe in proactiveness. I believe the government need to take action before the thing happen. What is the government? Government is you see what's in the effort for one or two people. Whether it's popular or not, you put a stand, you prevent time before it happen. This is not right. Government. So what's in the government do for give them young man a job? Now a very good thing for protect the environment at the same time for save the life of vulnerable brothers and sisters in a way. Then every know so they put their life in danger because they just want to stay some side. But at the end of the day, that not give a mandate. I don't care. I don't know. I mean, from what we don't see, from the videos and also the audio we listen to, the whole thing starts from where they go down, they go busting people at the palm body. Then go be tear them place them. First they say they get meeting with them, say make them not build again, and then they go find for repatriate them. Next thing you know, they go now, they go with almost sometimes they SALONE, even when we police them, then they can get a problem sometimes. That careless talk. They can go some side and feel say they're above the law, they can just talk any kind of flippantly. How you go talk to we get more power, I like policeman and policeman can get power past them. Then the way they talk sometimes they waiting safe in a careless talk. And then you get for those people in the community, why not get gone? People in the community go come after una, then go overpower una. So they wanna need the police and the military for work as a team, so now they work with the community. But it get for be like a dialogue. When I get for go down the force and talk to the people them, and then when I give them a certain time, when I just come out of training 1 week ago, 1 week is not enough for somebody to live here now for 5, 10 years. When I get for give them time for making say, okay, so and so time when I need for go for the same place. But yana state property, when I need for move. But give people in time. Then people say then get family, then get for go somewhere else. So, but again, I think say it fall on the training. I don't say the entire for Russian because we need to get some people in job or all day, but we talk to the people in authority. I understand say the police chief don't take statement from the inside, they need to sit down them people here. But tell them say whatever in a training school, whatever perception I come up with, we need to ship them back to reality. Una not to law enforcement. Una not to law enforcement. Una arrest someone, not even supposed to keep them. Now the police are the hand over too. So una need to come back down to earth. I know say they're not even flying here for now because they don't just pass out and get them green and everything. But when I come back, when I step now go and I touch the floor. Una not just an auxiliary force to the police. The police they over una, the military they over una. Tomorrow I go crazy and I go begin attack the soldier man them. They begin count body. We don't need to do that now. We continue. Yeah, made a small authority not going on aid. So one also want taking care of people in aid. So man don't say no see uniform, they don't get uniform now to open up for them, but they are the day. The citizens them no matter what, now just a week ago, now nice citizen. So then people, when I do this job for protect we, but that no mean say now if I go overboard now, do ya would be gonna do ya when I calm down. When I not got that authority, I not got that authority for going to the police station, I go snatch somebody to the police station. No. So there, and the community will for the community. Because if the community not agree, no matter if I tell for safe and your life safe, it's not going to be a good thing. Because the community continue for rebel, good thing not going for commodity. So it's going to be like, on a go for work as a team now. You go for that same people, you know, say, you go for sure the danger way in the face. Yeah, for sure say them when they picking them, then life in danger. And then the government gradually finds somewhere for them and try for repatriate them. So this is not a slow process. Not to tell you come on na school want to because you know say you come up pass out and get some energy now for using the wrong people them. So again, I hope say this not one and done situation where it not going to happen again. We hope so. If not, then the government need to take another look at this trip and decide what they need to do them.
Again, okay, Madam Kadi, I will go to you. We can't hear you. Hello? We're not hearing you. Okay, she's not sure what's going on. We can't hear her. She's speaking, but we can't hear her. We can't hear her. She's not coming through.
Yes, so, you know, technology. One thing so they can do.
Yeah, I think the technology is playing, you know, games with her over there. We can't hear her. She's trying to say something, but we can't hear her. Which is I mean, yeah, that's kind of that's too bad because yeah, that's too bad. We're going to go along, but at any time, if your audio comes through, just say something so I know and I can let you come in. So basically, technical team, do we have anyone on the line? If we don't have anyone on the line, we close the phone lines, please. We've extended ourselves today.
Yeah.
We've extended ourselves today. Thank you. Okay, thank you very much. So, me fumble them today. We don't extend ourselves quite a bit. We don't talk about, you know, bankole in court. We don't look at assets. We don't deliberate into some things. Then we don't look at corruption. We don't look at, you know, how maybe we be proactive, not reactive. We discuss that. We also look at the court system and certain rulings them and how maybe later on then they can, you know, get repercussion later on down the road. We go come back as they get more information on that topic, and then we don't look at the forest guard, the situation between the forest guard and the police, waiting happen there. Even as we close this event term, I go give Mr. Tarawali few minutes for making saying final words then, and then I go come back to Madam Johnson Cole and see if in system that go allow him for can't go for making say tata to fumble and this event term.
Well, I know say we don't spend too much time already, so we don't go beyond my sleep time. I know say you don't tell me I'm going away from you. I'm going to have 48 minutes. After 2 hours, my mind not making sleep. But again, I tell family and thank you for letting hang out with me all night and now great thing and just show say we need a discussion here for moving my salon forward. We not get monopoly over ideas. We just kind of put we on what we know and allow we all discuss. As a country, we need this one. I think say if we all hang it better part for social media, the cost to save customer madam and that not the move salon forward. If all we come, we agree for disagree, but at the same time come with different. I see from a different point, I see from different point with dialogue. At the end of the day, now one salon we get. No, God not going to come up and fix salon. White man not going to come and fix salon for we. I make it you go for fix salon. We only do if we share ideas, if we talk about things, if we debate and we brainstorm. we're not going to agree. We need opposition. We need a very good opposition. Not to them make us opposition, but very good opposition. And also the one in a part for realize the opposition means they hate you. They want to do better. They want to do well. So Saloma will go beyond that point. So somebody criticize you means say not like we'll not put you there because we love you. You put you there because we know so you will do the job. So again, I tell now thank you. I tell the parents and thank you for hanging out tonight. I don't know when I will catch me again, but it was a pleasure.
I will catch you. Don't worry, don't say it because I will catch you. Anyways, Madam Kadi Johnson Cole, you able project?
I know this is not fall on this net.
Yeah, look, no. Okay, so Madam Kadi Johnson Cole not able project anymore. I think saying system. They give some difficulties and whatnot, but I just want to say many thanks to as you all know, she's calling from the UK, and I think the time at the UK right now, if I'm not mistaken, are close to 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning, if I'm not mistaken. Again, if she's staying up this till this time, it's love for country, and for me, I not take them for granted. That's why I'm always recognizing her, because some people can say, Matilda, you get different, but you not always can tell them thank you the way you can tell this woman thank you. They tell them thank you because you know what? Sometimes we get people from the UK, they come in and they stay throughout the show, but for the past 4 or 5 weeks, she's been consistent. She stays till the show ends, sometimes 4, sometimes 5 in the morning. If not love for country, I don't know what else. Trust me. So yes, I appreciate that. I appreciate that dedication. Well, me famble them, we don't talk about today. We don't go inside the kotoku. We don't go inside, the igbale. We don't go inside, we don't drink the palm wine. Some people then agbangba and drink. All man drink what he able drink. Okay? But at the end of the day, the reason why make we the Sidonaya so every Friday, now because we truly want for see we country go before. We truly want for see tangible change now we changes then our country where we all go be proud of. Okay, we are not sitting here just to criticize. Trust me, we all have very busy lives, very busy schedule. It is a dedication, and it is because of love for country that we come here, even when we're tired, even when we get other things them for tend to, we still come and we still give our best, nothing but our best. Like I always say, if anything we've said tonight, agree with, that is okay. But please remove all the nonsense and make the sense remain. Please remove all the nonsense, but let the sense remain and make the sense be applied. To this forest guard, my advice is they should go back into training school, then for do maybe some form of reorientation again with them. If not, even like 3 months orientation again, and the police then for do a joint session with the police as well. Usai both parties then did it, so both parties then understand the limitations of the job, understand that the police then train them. If this now be a little, chest pumping because of waiting the police then pass them at training school, you can't do that at the detriment of the civilian population. Both responsibilities them at the end of the day now for protect Mama Salone, in picking them and protect Mama Salone in habitats them. One for rule of law, protection of people, properties and whatnot. The other one, protection of the forest, waterways and whatnot. And we as people them as well. Make we learn for the lesson. Make we not put ourselves in harm's way, and make we know they do things then where go cause bongo sorrow as well. Listen, me fambolem, corona is real, corona they kill, una wasuna and them, una wear una mask them, and una try as best as una can for observe social distancing. Waiting we defend at this wall. Make God open way for we. May God give we long life. May God make sure say, waiting we they do in all sincerity and in honesty, make it put it and make it put in blessing. Until then, Thank you very much for another night staying up with us. And until we meet again next Friday by God in power, may God bless you all. Good night.